Hello and welcome back guys to the channel. Today we're gonna play You Will Not Remain. Before we start, I have no clue what this game is about, and I also have no clue how long it will take to play it. I assume since it's free on Steam that it isn't that long of a game, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Let's just start. You Will Not Remain is a story about isolation that contains dark themes and deals with mental health issues. These include, but are not limited to, anxiety, depression, disassociation, and suicidal ideation. I picked a great game to play. No, I already love like the melody in the background, and just the animation style is really cool. Okay, interact space and full screen F. Oh wait, I can do full screen. Now I have to change it. Wait a second guys, I'm gonna fix it. Now you guys can see my followers on Twitch, which you should check out, by the way. I actually thought about streaming this game on Twitch, but I decided against it because recording is so much more comfy these days. But let's just start. You Will Not Remain is a short game intended to be played in one sitting. There is no sewing. Oh, this looks so pretty. Oh, there we are. Again, how many more agains will you have? How long have you been here? Does it matter? Okay. We can interact with the stuff around us. I assume everything that's purple we can interact with. The leaves are dropping, you should water it. You fill the watering can and take it to the plant. You soak the base, hoping it's both enough and not too much at the same time. You've never been good with plants. That's relatable. And sometimes trying too hard is what kills them. True. Okay, let's drink something, I guess. Is that coffee? You still have plenty of crowns and an instant when you're desperate. You haven't even gone through all the apartments on this floor. Making it is as much ritual as it is comfort. You cradle the cup in your hands, warmth seeping into your fingertips. It grows cold as you stare at the sink, the ceiling, the strange shape your hands make around porcelain. You pour it down the sink, wash the cup before putting it away. Maybe tomorrow will be easier. Sometimes I really question why I play such depressing games. But then again, can I go there? Okay, maybe I can go there from outside. I assume we can go outside like that way, but first. Is it getting bigger or was it always that size? If you were prone to poetry, you'd almost say it was beautiful in a fatalistic sort of way. But you're not, haven't been for some time. You've run out of pretty metaphors for awful things. I actually just wanted to watch some TV. And this seems like it's doomsday. Okay, wait, let's find something pretty we can say about this. It's purple. The purple makes the land shape not seem so dull. I really like the atmosphere of the game so far. I'd say it's comforting, but we all know it's really depressing. Huh? Fresh air, spend some time relaxing on the balcony. Oh, I got an achievement! Oh, that's awesome. I love achievements. Okay, wait, how do I get back? Ah, that way. There's not much else to do. You could walk circles around the apartment, or you could go back to bed. Bark, bark! Why did I do that? Is that a dog? Impossible! It's been weeks since you've been stuck here. You would have surely heard it before this. Bark, bark, bark! Oh, a howl. I really want to watch TV. Better ignore it. Who knows what it is? If it's even anything at all. You wouldn't trust your mind to not play tricks on you. No, Shan. Okay. You better go see what it is, just in case. Come on, open the door. You know you can. Can't you? You can do this, come on. Like saying the words will help. More howling, oh god. Just do it. It's wrong, everything is wrong. You don't belong here. You need to get back inside. Bark, bark. It's only down the hall. You can do this. Sometimes it's hard to get out of your room. I get that. Sometimes it's hard to get out of bed. Can I... Ah, there we go. Another achievement! The dog days aren't over. Ah, that's a reference. Love that. There's something wrong with this apartment. Bark, bark. Is that a... That looks like a hand outside the window. Is that a dog? But it doesn't look like any dog you've seen before. Its thin skin stretched tight across ribs, long body, all bones and hard angles. Is it like a wind dog? Or how are they called? I don't know how they're called. You know, the silly dogs. Hey, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. Bark. That's right. Everything is okay. Whine. Do you want to come with me? Whine. Whine? Good idea. Is that a yes? That looks so cool. Whoa! The dog jumps forwards before you can react. You brace for pain and instead feel the drag of its tongue across your chin. It pants heavily as it tries to lick every inch of your face. Ooh, down. It drops to all fours, looking obediently up at you, tongue lolling out of a mouth bisected by wickedly sharp teeth. Well, it's this way, I guess. You're glad to leave. Something is wrong here. New kind of emptiness. No bed, no chairs, no life. How did the dog even get here? When the two of you leave, it will be like nothing has ever been here at all. The dog follows at your heels, nose sniffing furiously at this air. Bork? Just a little further. Yeah! He follows us! You are awesome. I love you. If anything happens to that dog, I will cry. The dog runs in ahead of you, tail wagging so hard it makes a loud thump when it slaps the wall. Glad to see you like it. Wait. This is enough excitement for one day. It's time to go to sleep. Arf? Bed. Arf. Oh! I guess you're sleeping with me. Okay, guys. You know how I have at this point 3 cats? And one of my cats, Bella, she really was scared in the living room. She didn't even, all the time she was underneath the sofa and didn't want to come forward or anything like that. So a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, we put her in my room, and now she's laying on my carpet looking really adorable, and sometimes she sleeps on my bed, and it's so cute. I love her with all my heart. I also love my other cats. I don't have favorites. I don't have favorites. What, did you guys expect something else? You peel back the covers and slide into bed. The dog is a warm, sprawling mass above you, content to be pushed around as you make yourself comfortable. When you've settled into the sheets, it lays its head across your neck, warm metallic breath lulling you to sleep. Oh, you're dreaming again. You remember being worried about her. You remember waiting anxiously at the door. This is really unsettling. I love it. You remember how the apartment still smelled of her for weeks, the sweetness of her perfume lingering in the sheets. They don't smell like her anymore. Is that the radio? Radio static. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. I love that song. No, I don't love that song. Stay. No, you can't do this again. If you don't think about it, it's like it never happened. I feel called out. Stay inside, please. No. Oh, dog wakes us up. I also really like the character design, I must say. Okay, I'm up. Bark. That's certainly one way to be woken up. You can't complain though, not when it's saved you from... Bark, bark. Right, you have a dog now, a very strange looking dog. Okay, once, like the first night, Bella was in my room. I woke up at 3 a.m. because she was meowing. That was the first time I ever heard her meow, and I got so scared because I thought something happened to her. Nothing happened to her. She just wanted on my bed to sleep. So I did put her on my bed to sleep. Right in front of my face. You water the plant. Has it gotten bigger? It's not dead. Maybe that means something. I'm scared that if I will water it every day, that it will die anyway. You make coffee, just like every other morning. You cradle the cup in your hands, staring at the walls and the cage of your fingers around the cup until the liquid cools, just like every other morning. But this time, something is different. The dog is here, looking more at home than you've ever felt. The coffee is cold, but you drink it anyway, bitter all the way down. Bark, bark. Are you hungry? Bark, bark. You're lucky we don't have any neighbors. I think I might have missed some context for this game at the beginning because I skipped the first part on accident. Or maybe we just don't have any context and I'm like overthinking this. You get it water, then fill a bowl with what's in the fridge. Patience, sausages... Patience? Patience, sausages, and double toasted bread. You hope it's good enough. When you set it down, the dog lunges desperately towards the food. Munch, munch. Every time I eat, I always say munch, munch, so everyone knows I'm eating. That would be so annoying. Imagine someone does that. I might as well just start doing that to annoy people. That's a good idea. It's eating so fast, you barely see it chew. You better not throw that up. Such a cute dog. What's that? Well, you fed the dog. May as well feed yourself. You cook with whatever you can find. Thankful for the electric stovetop. You eat from the pan, standing over the stove. No one's here to judge you. No one should judge you. I do that a lot, actually. Sometimes the plates are just not clean enough for my standards, and instead of cleaning it myself, I decide the pan is the way to go. And sometimes it's just nice to eat it that way. There's nothing wrong with that. Bark. You've already fed the dog. What do they want? Bark, bark. Do you want to pet? Do you want pets? Does the dog want me to pet you? Oy. Why? And you want to... Oh, you want to leave? Okay. You're the boss. I want to go outside real quick though. It's such a beautiful sight. And I like how just the background kind of sounds static a bit. I don't know if you can hear it because of the volume, but if you do, please comment down below. I'm not just saying that for the algorithm. Okay, I kind of am. But still, my point stands. Okay, let's go outside, boy. It's easier to manage the terror that climbs up your spine when the dog is so happy to be outside. Where are we going? Bark. Hold your horse. Hold your horses. Stairs. Or are we supposed to go? Ah, okay, no. Bark. Okay, that way we go. You've never been up here. Arf. Are we gonna play with the dog? Is that a ball? Oh, it's... You worried if you stare too long, you might fall in. Bark. The dog stares at you, imploring, and for a moment its eyes flash violet. No, you're imagining things. It's just a dog. Throw the ball. Message received. Throw the ball. Do we have to throw the ball ourselves or... Okay, no. That would have been cool though. You can almost ignore the lilac glow when you're playing fetch. Forget for a moment that vast otherworldly thing stretching through the sky. God, that was really close to the edge. The dog doesn't seem worried about it. It really is close to the edge. That makes me kind of nervous. What time is it? Noon? Evening? Probably midday. At least one of them. Maybe even all of them. I think that's enough for one day. Wine. We can come back tomorrow. Bark. Oh, such a happy boy. Yeah, that definitely looks threatening. Impending doom. Someone's in a rush. That door also looks really intriguing. But I think that's just like the stairs. Didn't take you long to figure out home. The dog looks proud of itself. Aw, you should be proud of yourself. You're doing a great job. Okay then. You're so tired. When was the last time your lungs had tasted fresh air? You can't remember. Bark. I'm sorry, I think that's all I have for today. Wine. I guess this is my life now. So quick to accept. You crawl under the covers. You still haven't washed them. Not since. Okay, so this story deals with grief. It said that at the beginning, I think. And I think it's getting more and more clear. The dog lays atop of you, heavier than expected seeing as its skin and bones. It cuddles into you, knife-long teeth, a whisper from your throat. You can feel its heartbeat through the blanket, the gentle expanding of its chest beneath your hand. And we're dreaming again. You wish this was over. Oh, it's so intriguing. Stay inside. if you don't let them in, they can't get inside. Silence, no sound, no thought. You type in her number into your phone. You know it off by heart. The sound of the buttons are a familiar melody. It rings out. You try again and again and again. Nothing. Miles and miles of nothing. Maybe she's fine, you try to convince yourself. Don't let anyone in that isn't already inside. She has to be inside. Maybe already downstairs, just in time. Just in time. Okay, we're having very nice dreams, I must say. Okay, I'm up. Bark! I'm sorry, I have to say that every time he barks. I don't think anyone's complaining, but yeah. When you touch the soil, it's bone dry. It seems like it's always thirsty. A need so deep it couldn't be slaked. Slaked? I don't know. By an ocean. You used to know something about need. Now you won't let yourself remember what it means to need anything, let alone want it. Maybe playing this at the end of summer vacation after doing absolutely nothing was a bad idea? Nah, it's fine. It's fine, guys. By the way, how was your summer vacation, if you had any, that is? I'd like to hear about it. Even though I say I haven't done a lot, I still went out with friends. Always the same people, always the same stuff, and I always enjoy it. That's nice. First things first, coffee. You make it, hold the cup until the liquid cools. You look down at it, foreign in your unfamiliar hands. You pour it down the sink. You win some, you lose some. Bark. Okay, assume you want food. Here you go. Munch munch. You're slowly getting used to living with the dog. How long has it been now? You can't remember. You should probably name them. I want to name the dog. What's your name? You can't keep calling them dog, after all. Well, I guess if you name a dog dog, then you can. Though I think a lot of people would say that's really uncreative and unfunny. Bark. That's very helpful. How about Rex? Wine. Marble? Wine. Marble sink? Wine. Gas stuff? Wine. Okay, Shank. Park. Lambshank? Park? Lambshank. Really? Bork. Alright, you're the boss. The newly named Lamb... That's an awesome name. The newly named Lambshank looks absurdly pleased with himself. Fine. Park. Okay, I'm feeling oddly safe. And I think that's a false sense of security I'm having right now. We have those breaks where we can see how bad the mental health of our character is. But right now, we're playing with our dog, Lambshank. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, even if not, the name is awesome anyway. Nothing has changed. The sky is... It's there. Don't think about it. Come on, let's play ball. How long has it been since you became stuck here? Someone could tell you it had been weeks, months, or years and you'd believe them. It's not like you can see the sun anymore. Sometimes you forget what other people look like. The way their skin feels, how the muscles in their backs shift when you hold them. Just the thought of touching someone makes your skin crawl. You feel claustrophobic and desperate at the same time. Wrong. That's enough. Time to go back. Bark. Oh no! The ball! It's in my way! Oh no! We're stuck! Oh no, mind. Come on, Lambshank. Bark. Okay, I'm really curious in what direction this game's gonna go. Considering there was a warning at the beginning. Definitely an entertaining one. Let's call it entertaining. You should eat something. But maybe you shouldn't. You only ate 5 minutes ago, right? Or was it 5 days? Do you think I should eat Lambshank? Bark. Okay, good call. You cook a meal of whatever you can find and eat it over the stovetop. Howl. I'm coming. I wanted to check outside real quick again. I feel compelled to do this every time. Maybe because it's purple. It feels eerie. You and Lambshank are used to this dance by now. You settle in together and drift to sleep. Oh my god, guys. My sleep schedule. I have school in not even 2 days, less than 2 days, and I went to bed at 7 a.m. At least I got 3 hours of sleep. Let's see it that way. But my sleep schedule was not perfect before. It was like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Which is quite the jump to 7 a.m. That's fine. You'd do anything to wake up, but that isn't how it works. How this works. Don't look at the sky. The sky? What's wrong with the sky? What could have possibly happened to the sky? That's... it... how? It hurts to look at. It's wrong, not made for this world, but somehow captivating all the same. But why? Maybe you're imagining things. You must be. This isn't real. This can't be real. A fever dream, surely. If you go back inside, the world will return to normal. It has to be. She'll come home and everything will be this way it always was. This is your public service announcement. The voice is robotic, clinical and detached, while the world forever changes. Do not let anyone in that comes from outside for the safety of yourselves and others. We repeat, do not let anyone in from outside. No. Our homes are safe as long as we are in them. Do not let anyone in that returns from the outside. We repeat, people from the outside are displaying sign. Earth. Predictable. We're going through the same motions every day. How fulfilling. You take care of the plant. You don't feel like you're there when you water it. Your hands unfamiliar, your body unfamiliar, your mind alien even after all this time. You used to go to bed excited for your morning coffee. Now it's just another thing you do. You used to wonder when the power would turn off. You don't wonder about much of anything anymore. Bark, bark. It's time to feed Lambshank. You fill up the food bowl. Munch, munch. That's definitely how Lambshank sounds. Munch, munch. I don't see anything else we can do, so... Howl! Lambshank likes it on the balcony. You don't. Something about him shifts under the lilac sky, pushing to be free. He looks hungry out here, more alien. I'm scared that something's going on with the dog. I'm scared if that even is a dog. Well, for now we can only assume. Lambshank has decided it's time for fetch. Bark. Oh no, the dog's in the way. Bark. Stairs. I wonder what happened that made them decide that no one from the outside can come back in. Many people must have been outside at the time. Especially like considering it being worldwide, which I'm just gonna assume right now, even though that I'm probably overthinking this. But at one point there's probably daytime and nighttime. So at some points of the earth there are loads of people that can't come back inside because it was day and they were, for example, out, like walking to work. Which they probably even couldn't enter at that point. At least they don't have to work 9 to 5 anymore. Bark. Bark. There you go, boy. Good Lambshank. So, sometimes you think about going outside and being done with it all, finished. But you have Lambshank now. Okay, Lambshank seems to be a big part of our life, which definitely is awesome. Nothing bad is gonna happen. I'm just scaring myself. I have no idea what to expect from this game. You won't walk down the stairs and pry the boarded doors open, fingernails catching on wood, and nails as you claw yourself out. No, you'll stay here. For however long that is. Time to go, Lambshank. Bark. Bark. If you think about your day, do you notice any patterns? Something that you repeat day by day? And I don't mean something like brushing your teeth, even though that does count technically. But do you notice that you just do the same things over and over again for no reason? Time for bed? Yep. Huh? That's weird. You can hear something. I thought we were gonna be like, yeah, that's weird, the dog just said yep. But no, it's the radio. Maybe it's just like a horse. Yep, yep. Hello? What? Is anyone there? No, you're imagining things. It's not possible. It can't be. Whine. Hey, it's okay, I'm okay. Are you? Lambshank's eyes are wide, body trembling above yours, scared. You've never seen him like this before. Did the radio frighten him? Everything feels so fuzzy. You pet Lambshank, running fingers down his spine, each vertebrae sharp against him. Man, such fancy words I don't know. You're so tired. What should you do? This is your public service announcement. The people from outside are marked. They can only get in if you let them in. We cannot stress this enough. Do not let her in. She will hurt you. Wait, what? I agree. Wait, what? Obviously, they're talking about someone that is directly connected to us. Please let me in. She's here. She's safe. Do not let them in. They will hurt you. You have to let me in. We repeat, they will hurt you. You're at the door, unable to open it, heart beating so hard you can taste blood in the back of your throat. You want to let her in, you do, but nothing feels real. Everything feels real. You try to move, to open the door, but your body isn't responding. It's like watching someone else, like you're no longer there, like you're watching yourself, like someone else would watch you. Please, I'm so scared. So are you. White noise. White. You don't think you could let her in if you wanted to. Not safe. Ah, that sounds startled me. The screaming starts. You are brittle and this is what breaks you. That even irritated me, so actually, fair enough. I'm up, Lambshank. I'm up. Is anything real? Is anything real? You watered a plant, just in case. Is anything real? Is anything real? Bark, bark. Real or not, you need to feed Lambshank. Oh yeah, we're standing right on the bowl. By the way, I hope you can't hear my stomach because it's rumbling for some reason. I suppose that reason could be called bullying. I'll call it bullying. You fill up the food bowl. Munch, munch. Wait a second, Lambshank. I want to check this out. Is anything real? Wow, that was awesome. Really made me question reality. Howl. Is anything real? Bark. You wanna play fetch? Bark. 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 Wow, such great dialogue. Okay, but for real, the dialogue is really great so far. And I don't think they're gonna drop that anytime soon, so... If this is real, does it mean anything? And what's worse? That this isn't real? Or that it is and means nothing at all? I think about the meaning of life a lot, but in context mostly of philosophy, because we don't want to make it too depressing. And mostly I always come to the conclusion that it doesn't matter, and that's okay. So in this reality, like if we're gonna just say, if their reality is fake, which technically it is, it's a video game, does it matter? I don't think so. They're still experiencing, even if like your experience is just something that's already destined to happen, that's already something we think about in the real world. If anything is just really chance, or if anything, like everything you ever experience is destined to happen, it's really actually really interesting. Like, I find it interesting. You can't even remember what she looked like, how she smelled. Can't recall how she fit within these spaces. The first sentence reminded me of Jack Stauber, library. You don't remember what she looks like. Just make something up. Time to go, Lambshank. Bark. Bark. I recently watched multiple, like little, they're really not video essays, just some stuff from Jack Stauber, because I forgot how much I enjoy it. Not a chance. You pull back the covers to get into bed. You're already half asleep. Attention, citizens. Wine. The radio. I have really mixed feelings about this radio. Attention, citizens. The city has fallen. That's enough, Lambshank. In the coming months, we will be evacuating any remaining survivors. We'll have to leave our apartment. Oh, but we're happy about it. Lambshank, we might be able to leave. Why? Make sure to keep your radio on to receive pickup coordinates. Animals have been... Lambshank, what's wrong? Lambshank looks nervously around the room, flinches at the sound of the radio. We will tell you when it's safe to leave. Oh, it's okay, let's go to bed. I don't trust this dog no more. I don't trust this dog. I love this dog. I declared that very early on. You get under the covers. For the first time, Lambshank doesn't join you. Well, now I'd be concerned. Anything but this. You can't open it. You turn your back against the door, then slide down until you're a pile on the floor. We repeat, do not let anything in. The screaming continues, on and sob, sob, sob. Time passes and stops and starts, the radio cracking in and out of life, the scream softening, please, getting weaker as the days stretch into each other. 2 weeks later, the radio goes quiet. So does she. Are you alone? White noise. Nothing but the ringing in your head. Somehow the silence is worse than the screaming. Green thumb, what are your plan and what are your soul? I got an achievement. You wake slowly. You're used to Lambshank acting as an alarm. all wagging tail and doggy kisses. He's across the room, staring out the balcony door at the sky above. Your dreams always return to her, though each time the memory is fuzzier, worn by time. Was she even marked? You'll never know. Uncertainty. Yeah. You water the plant. Something burns in your chest, but you choke it down. Without you, the plant would die. No, you can't. Your stomach keeps turning over and over, like something is trying to escape alive. Is it concerning that I find that part relatable? Is it concerning that I just told you guys that? You leave it. The cup's strangely lonely when filled to the brim. Caffeine addict. Drink a whole lot of coffee. Oh, I had coffee today. Well, I had an espresso. I repeat myself, if you make an espresso and you want it like cold, put ice cream in it, like vanilla ice cream. It tastes great. And you don't need to sweeten it. It's perfect. Like, personally, for my taste. You fill the bowl, but Lambshank doesn't come running. Lambshank, through time. He ignores you. Come on, you need to eat. We're leaving today. Wine. Remember, citizens, we have cleared the way. I think we're missing something really important. The pickup zonas. It's time to go. Wine. You'll never see this place again. Is that a good thing? Lambshank? Am I going the wrong way? Do I have to go that way? What does leaving this place mean? What does the world look like outside these walls, outside the city? Do you still belong out there? With people and their soft skin, soft hands, soft hearts? Will they now be as foreign to you as the sky? There it is, the door. Wine, wine, wine. Come on, Lambshank. There was a time where slowly, one by one, people left. There were no boards then, just a closed door with the world outside growing further and further away. You didn't see them often, the few that remained with you, but you could hear them, human sounds that hummed in the background when you least expected. You pull down one of the boards. Wine. Hush, Lambshank. The noise had been comforting. You weren't alone, but it didn't last forever, and over time faded into nothing. They must have left, taking their chances in the city falling around them. Anything better than staying here, being inside, trapped like a rat in a cage, every day played out again and again, until you pull down a second board. Wine. Bark. Lambshank, that's enough. You've never yelled at Lambshank before. Shame blooms deep in the pit of your stomach, but you can't look at him. Know that if you see the fear and desperation in his eyes, you'll never leave. You pull down the final board. A beginning and an end, you think. You'd been the one to put them here, a reminder to never leave, as the city's siren's song promised an escape. You lay your hands on the door, palms sweaty against the cool glass. Lambshank, you ready? Whimper. He's trembling uncontrollably, eyes starting around the room, so fast they roll into the back of his head. You pull a key from a pocket. Fit it to the lock. Turn the handle. Bark? Lambshank lashes forward, closing his mouth on your sleeve. With a vicious yank, he pulls you backwards, away from the door. Fuck. Lambshank? Bark, bark. Lambshank, what's going on? Every part of Lambshank looks like it's ready to fight. Lips peel back from gleaming teeth as saliva drips from a maw, gaping and possibly open wide enough to swallow someone whole. Bark, bark. Bark. Lambshank. Bark. Knock, knock. No. Knock, 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 knock. It can't. Inside. You're inside again. Bark. What happened? Lambshank runs to his abandoned food, leftovers that you'd served still there, silent. Did it get you too? Did everyone else hear the radio? Follow its slur to the door. Bark. Munch, munch. Lambshank happily devours the food, ghostly tongue scraping the dregs from the bottom of the bowl. Thank you, Lambshank. Yep. He jumps on the spot, proud to have protected you. So he protected us. Or do we just think he protected us? Really, I mean it. How? Bark. Hold your horses. Well, we heard knocks outside, but that could have just been other people. But maybe they're marked, whatever that means. Can you just go back to this in-between life of fetch and half-consumed coffee? Is it really that easy? Nothing tonight. Or maybe tomorrow. Maybe a week from now you'll throw the radio from the rooftop. Lambshank was right to be afraid. Because like Lambshank, he changed. And that's frightening. Nothing. You're not sure what you expected. Still the same. Always the same. Bark. But like the boards are gone now, so technically people could enter or go outside. They just have to do it. Bark. But maybe they don't want to. Maybe they're afraid. Bark. You know, with games like these, I'm never sure what exactly to comment on because like the story just is such a big part that every time I talk, I feel like I'm just interrupting this big important thing that I have to witness, completely consume every single detail. That sentence made sense, by the way. I've gotten used to the violet sky. Where did I read sky? I don't know. You've gotten used to the violet light beating down from above. The creature seems satisfied. If such a thing is possible. It's not roiling in the clouds, instead breathing slowly around the tips of skyscrapers. The longest, softest breath you've ever felt vibrates through your bones. Okay, so this is a creature? I guess I can see it. Or maybe I'm just imagining it. Because then what I ranted about earlier with the time zones wouldn't even make sense if it's just one creature in one place. In just this one city. Oh, that would be terrifying. Imagine you wake up to the news that a city, even though it's far away, just has been just destroyed, like without even being destroyed in the physical sense, but like all the lives of the people there just rapidly changed in not even a day. A few moments of life changed everything. Is this it? Is this everything? Is this where you must remain? Bark. Existential fetch. Play fetch for the last time. You will not remain. Is there only one ending to this? Because I'm curious. This was so good. And we just remain stuck in the same cycle. Probably forever. Because we're stuck. Okay, wait, I didn't read that part earlier on. This game was made on the land of the Orunjeri Voirung. Okay, no, I can't pronounce that, and I feel bad about that. We pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Sovereignty was never ceded. Colonial violence never stopped. I don't know what to say. Okay, I have to... Okay, wait, I actually have to look up if there's more than one ending, because that was amazing. It was so simple, yet so amazing. And I honestly don't know if I want it to be another ending, because it just is... I really like existentialism. Not as much as absurdism, but I think that there are also parts that can be related to that philosophy, I guess. Endings? Are there more endings? Will not remain. Are there more than... Is there more than one ending? That, yeah. My sentences make a lot of sense. Part 2 ending. Oh yeah, there are 2 variations. Wait, no. Wait, that's a completely different game. It lied to me. But I can actually just look on Steam. Let's do that. I'm sorry, I'm just kinda looking up stuff about the game, which is a great sign, since that just proves that it was really good and I want to know more. What did you guys think about the game? I got 6 out of 8 achievements. 2 achievements locked. Escape artist. Oh, I could have interacted with the door. I was tempted to. Out of time, neglect your plant like you neglect yourself. Okay, I will definitely try to get the other 2 achievements. Maybe I'll play it on stream, because I think that definitely would be interesting and it wouldn't be that long of a stream, which is more comfortable for me and I think actually everyone. So, I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing so you don't miss the next part. I also upload other videos like Needy Streamer Overload and right now also the Stanley Parable. Though I don't have many videos left and I have to record more. So I'll see you next time. I hope so, at least. Bye.